Hey everyone, it's Dima here from Solve.co.uk, and today we're going to go through how to add and edit the Robots.txt file through the CPanel. So my host is the SiteGround. Your host might be different, obviously, but the process should be very similar. So the first thing we'll need to do is to access the CPanel itself. And the process of accessing might be slightly different depending on the web host, but the overall idea should be pretty much the same. So here's the CPanel dashboard. It might look slightly different, but the overall design and the overall layout should be the same among all the hosts. So then we're gonna allocate the file manager under the file tab, and then we're gonna choose the document root for. So if you have more than one domain or more than one subdomain, you should really be careful with this, because you might be adding and editing robots for some other domains you don't want to edit it for. So I've set up a new subdomain called the test at solve.co.uk, which is basically a simple website with a default Wordpress theme, and I'm just going to go show it to you. So that's basically the default one. So we're going to go ahead and choose the root, and it's going to redirect us to the file manager. So here simply we're just going to add a new file and name it Robots.txt and create a new one, and then we're just going to click on it and press on edit. So if you have a WordPress website, I would advise to put the following lines. So user agent all, and we're going to disallow the WP admin folder, so that to prevent bots from trying to access and enter the backend of the WordPress. So basically you're logging your admin page. Because if you've got your website on some third-party analytics tools or Search Console, aka the webmaster tools, it may eventually give you some crawl errors, and you might be wondering, what is this coming from? Where is this coming from? And WP admin might be the reason if you haven't disallowed that. So for a simple website, these are the only lines I would advise you to have. And also, if you have the sitemap XML, which I would advise you to have, you can also add it here, add the line here. The reason for that is that Robots.txt file is the first page that bots access when trying to crawl and index your website. So it is important to to show them where the XML sitemap is located, so that basically to make sure that they can have access to all the pages and all the kind of files and pages on your website, so that they can crawl and index those. So to add one, you're basically typing your address here, .uk, and sitemap.xml. And that is pretty much it. So we're gonna do a quick test. So we can see that changes took place already. We can see the line that we've added here, which is the disallow WP admin folder. But we also see the crawl delay of 10. So basically you shouldn't worry about those. Some web hosts, in fact majority of them, add this line by default, or especially on the shared hosting plans and stuff, to kind of balance the server bandwidth. But there's nothing you should worry about, mainly because this line is disregarded by Google. So if you go to the Search Console, aka the Webmaster Tools, and you do the Robots.txt test under the crawl tab, you will be able to see that I'll show you an example actually on my main website. So if I type in Search Console, so I'm gonna go to my website here, and under the crawl we're gonna go to the Robots.txt tester. And we'll see that the crawl delay is basically ignored by Googlebot. So you shouldn't worry about the crawl delay. It is added by default, and basically don't worry about that. So there are a few options you can do here in Robots.txt file. It's the reason for Robots.txt is that you'd want to block some certain files of your website, or you're building a new website and you don't want Google and other search engines indexing and crawling it yet. So you might want to decide to block them basically from accessing your website, and then obviously remove that rule when your website is ready. So there are obviously some certain parts of your website that you don't want to be crawled or indexed or accessed, and you can also add the lines here. But for some reason, I'm not sure why, you might want to block some certain user agents, some bots, and you can do it here as well. So for example, if we want to block Google, we're going to type in Google bot, and we're just going to leave it like that. So this rule will basically make sure that Google is blocked from indexing and crawling the site. If you want to see the full list of the user agents, i.e. the bots, you can go onto this website here, which is the robots.txt.org, and then the database, the db.html, and you're going to see the list of all the major bots that you can control or block or do whatever you want with them. So this is pretty much it from me today, and I hope you find this useful, and thanks for your time. Bye.